Hey everyone, we're live with our second Airtime Assault. My name is Crystal Watanabe. I'm in Honolulu, Hawaii, and we have with us here Erin in Canada.
Hi guys.
And we also have Carla in Germany.
Hey everybody.
I think we're a little lagged. Anyway, we got on this morning to try to do our Airtime Assault to view the trailer together, to record our reaction, and everything that could go wrong went wrong.
Went wrong.
I couldn't figure out how to start the hangout.
In action.
And then like my mouse died, and then like the trailer came out right in the middle of trying to figure it out, and we're just all freaking out. And terrible.
Early, by the way.
So we decided to try to get back together again, and now we're gonna do a trailer discussion, so that we can still have something to broadcast, so that we're not just like people aren't just like, hey, what happened to that Airtime Assault thing? But yeah, so
it's like an Airtime Assault / Jabbercast. Kind of.
yeah. So we're gonna publish this as Jabbercast episode 11 too. So we were hoping to have more of the Jabberjays done, but it's kind of a last minute thing because it didn't work out this morning. So we just made it like a couple hours from then to now. So yeah, we're just winging it, but we're gonna discuss it anyway. So what we're gonna do is the same thing that we did this morning. I mean, we had this whole like countdown thing and everything. We did like 3, 2, 1, and then on 1 we all hit play.
It was awesome.
And,
it was really fun.
Yeah, I mean, we basically got to watch it together, and so yeah, it was pretty awesome. But we did it on Skype. We didn't do it on video because we couldn't get to work. I don't know what was going on. But
then the Skype didn't work either. The recording.
Yeah,
so.
I did record it, but it didn't save. But hopefully this one saves. I'm like
Just not our day.
I'm double recording this one. I have YouTube recording it, and I'm recording it on my computer. So yeah.
Just in case.
Oh boy. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed because I mean, our trailer viewing is like once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
And our reactions were just like lost forever.
It was awesome.
And you couldn't hear anything because Carla kept going, "Oh my
God!"
I know.
I was trying to listen, and I was like, I can't hear anything.
There was a point after, like, I don't know, maybe a quarter into the trailer that I was just screaming out everybody's names, like whoever came up on screen. It was like, oh, Haymitch, Caesar, Pina, well, everybody. It was insane.
You know what was funny? Well, not funny, but it was kind of sad because Jared was with us watching it on Skype, and I was like almost done with the trailer, and then I hear him go, "Oh, Effie," and I was like, "Oh, he's like wait, oh, hey."
Yeah. Well, to explain, Jared was watching it in like 240p because his internet was really slow, so it took a while for it to load for him, and we all sort of watched it, and then he finished. It was funny.
Yeah. All right, so shall we do the same thing again? You guys have it loaded up and everything?
Yep.
Actually, I don't.
Okay.
Hang on, I gotta bring it back up again.
I just have to set it up at the beginning again.
It's starting. Ah.
That 720 would be better.
It was so weird because people were posting this link to some other channel. It was just like MJ or something, and it was like shorter. And I was like, what? What is going on? Who is MJ? I guess when you have tons of leaks, though, you have to like come up with all kinds of methods to make sure nobody tries to hack your channel and stuff. Okay, everybody got it?
Yep.
Alrighty. Okay, so once again, I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, and on 1 you hit play. And then I guess after that, we'll just go through it slow.
Okay.
Like pause every once in a while. Okay, 3, 2, 1. The original one didn't have the green screen, so I guess that's why.
That's why it was
was
shorter.
longer.
No,
So
Prim.
people are saying that she's wearing her Peta's locket.
Yeah, the locket.
That part. And then, okay.
Yeah, they're in the corners, Hawthorne.
He is so creepy looking. Like, you notice how like his eye is like bulging
Oh no,
out?
he does evil so well.
Katniss looks so good with her makeup on.
God, I love that arrow.
I was so confused with the dam. Like when I saw it, I was like, "Is that a cruise ship?" it looked like the ocean when a cruise ship lit up. I don't know why. She's hunting.
Her hair is so pretty.
I know. Okay, so I love that her paper is all crumpled up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
There's Gale.
This is just quick things. Oh, she's crying. That dam breaking looks insane.
Yeah. God, that's awesome.
I like how Gale like winces when he shoots the thing and it hits it. Because I mean he must have had to act that out. Right? I'm sure there was no actual hovercraft in the sky. Alrighty. So should we go back over it slowly?
Okay.
Okay, so wait, I'm gonna find a pause point.
Is Carla frozen?
Is she? Oh, I don't know. She just came back on Skype. Yeah, she is frozen. I was wondering why she wasn't talking when we were watching.
I know. She was so quiet.
She's so quiet. Oh, we'll wait for her to get back in. I think my microphone and my sound is all hooked up funny kind. Because I actually couldn't hear anything.
She said she'll be back in a sec.
What?
She'll be back in a sec, she said.
Oh, okay. So I guess the lesson learned here is start an hour earlier. Because, I mean, this morning we were all expecting it to come out at 9 PST, and it came out at like 8:38 or something PST.
Yeah.
People were like, it's out, and we're like, what? The one day we were starting like early and having trouble, they posted early.
Of course, that's how it works.
Oh, I see Carla again. Hey Carla, welcome back. No? She's just squinting at us. Can she hear us? I think she's muted. Oh, there.
Carla.
Oh, she's in here as Jabberjays.net. There's two of us. Oops. I can't unmute you, Carla. I don't know why. You have to. I think you have to log in as.
Okay.
Oh, there.
Am I back?
Okay, there.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it works.
It's just, if I get out of here, then the mic settings go off again. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm back.
Just stick with whatever works. Just
Sorry about that. It's just, before it was easier because it was early and there weren't as many people, but now it's dinner time and everybody's here and it's a dorm, so the internet gets slower.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah.
So when did you cut out? Did you watch the trailer?
No, I didn't get to watch the trailer.
Okay. Well, we'll just go through discussing at pause points because I know you've probably watched it like 50 times already anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't really matter.
Okay, so
What was we discussing?
where should we pause first? Okay, let's go like from like 11 to 13, where the hovercraft is flying over a forest, and then it cuts to Gale and Katniss sitting in hovercraft. And okay, I just want to say they look like they're fighting. You know, like
Which
they
is
don't
good
look.
because they should fight.
Yeah, I mean they do have
They're
fights.
supposed to be fighting.
I'm just wondering which fight this is because I mean, do you guys agree that they look like they're fighting? I mean, he looks pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like not talking to you. I can't remember how many. I mean, they have several fights, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess maybe this is after. Maybe it could be after they go hunting, and he tells her, "Why do you like?" He asks why she likes her prep team or why she values them. That was one fight,
Mhm.
right?
What shirt does she have on? Can you tell? Does she have on her brown jacket, or is that just a...
Well, I mean, he's just wearing a sweater,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It kind of look like. Actually, I can see her collar, and it just looks like a regular, like District 13 outfit.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. But she's
Yeah,
not wearing
the
her
color.
jacket.
Yeah,
She's
she's
not
not
wearing her
wearing the
jacket.
jacket, and Gail's clothes are different. Because remember, we saw those photos from the set in Atlanta where she
Yeah.
was wearing the
Yeah.
jacket, and his clothes are different. So I'm
Yeah, he
guessing
was
it's not
wearing like
that
a
moment.
gray like cloth
Yeah.
kind of thing. This looks like almost like a sweater.
Yep.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah, so I don't know. What other fights do they have?
Oh God, I don't. They have so many.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Is she mad at him when they go to District 8? Actually, she would be wearing her suit though at that point. I don't know. I can't
Yeah,
figure out
it's
when.
not District 8. Could it be before 12, like at the beginning?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But actually, I guess she would have gotten the jacket there, so she
There,
wouldn't be
yeah.
wearing it on the way. Yeah.
Could be. I don't.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, we'll shelve that for another when we find if we find out more. Okay, so go and pause at 15. So it almost looked like she's like gonna parachute out. I mean, I know she's not, but she's just standing. I mean, they must have different kinds of hovercrafts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I mean, we see the one where Mahershala and Francis are standing in front, and there's like a ramp right coming down. So that kind of looks like she's standing at the top of one of those.
Does it look to you in the back? Like I just paused it and I have the opening or whatever the door in the hovercraft, and it almost looks like some kind of ruin. So I'm thinking it might be 12, like post bombing 12 maybe. I'm not sure.
But she's wearing her arrows though. I mean, would she have been? Do you think she would have taken those to 12?
Well, they were
yeah,
filming,
kind of.
weren't they?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
they were
They were filming.
And actually, she is wearing her regular. It doesn't look like she's wearing her Mockingjay suit. It looks like she's just wearing a gray outfit. So yeah, maybe it
Yeah.
is 12. Okay. Let's move on. We can pause at 18 or 17. And I saw someone comment on Twitter or something. Was it Twitter that she's wearing? On Facebook.
It was on the Facebook
She's
group. Yeah.
she's wearing. People are saying that
Yes,
she's
oh
wearing Peter's
God.
locket, and I was like, oh, how can you tell
I
from that?
know.
But I guess it's because it's the cord. It's the black cord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else would she be wearing though?
That's
She doesn't wear jewelry, so it has to be that. Either the locket or the pearl in a necklace or something, but it's gotta
Sorry,
be
my
something
doorbell just
Peter
rang.
related.
All right, back.
So this must be in their compartment. I don't think this is downstairs in the bunker, because they have that moment where they're in their bunker, right? Not
Mm-hmm.
their compartment, not their bunker. And then they're talking.
Yeah, when she tells,
sleep.
when Prim tells her that they would, wait, is that from this part? Yeah, that they would, like, Kenneth asked what they would do to PETA, and she's like, oh, whatever it takes to break you. That moment?
Is that it? I
don't know.
I thought that was in the downstairs when they were in the bunker.
That was in the bunker? Oh, I'm confused. I don't know.
I'm trying to look at the
But-
book.
But wait, was that the point where Katniss kind of starts thinking that Prim sounds 1,000 years old? Or was that before?
I think so. It's when she wakes up and she looks for the the pearl and the spile right in her drawer, and Prim wakes up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all I know is that when Prim came up, I screamed. I think that was the first time I screamed in the entire trailer, because we hadn't seen Prim at all up until now. It's like 2 months before the movie comes out, and we had not seen Prim. So I was pretty excited to see her, because she's kind of a big deal.
Yes, it was a big deal.
I can't find it. I'm so frustrated. Okay, anyway. Let's move on. Okay, let's go to 21 and 22 seconds. Okay, because when they did the tease of Katniss with the
Can I
rose.
say something before that?
Yeah.
Just the whole thing with saving her sister and keeping Peeta alive. I'm sorry, I'm a shipper. I have to. It's just amazing that they actually included that in, because it's one of those moments where Katniss kind of realizes that Peeta and Prim are sort of at the same level in her heart, but she doesn't really get it. But we do. So I think it's awesome that made the trailer, because I didn't think it would.
Okay, so so this part where she's talking to Snow, people were debating when this is. I had actually when I first watched the trailer, I thought this was when she's in District 12, but it's obviously not.
No.
And so,
Yeah.
Erin, you're saying that on the screen it says operator.
Yeah, when you get closer,
Corporal Hawthorne.
Yeah, it says operator Corporal Hawthorne, and when you get this really close, you can see it. It's at the. You can't see where I'm pointing, but it's at the top. It's on the left-hand side of his face. You see those like 2 blue stripes.
And it says like Sergeant Jace too.
Yeah, and then it's at the bottom. It's like search and rescue or something. You'll see a closer one.
It says search and recovery asset list. Okay, so I guess what we're thinking that this is now is that they're rescuing Peeta. Katniss is back at District 13, and she's got a line.
Yeah, she's distracting Snow or something.
Yeah, she must be distracting him or something. Which
That
is
would
good
be
because
awesome.
you know
I
always thought I always thought whenever we were doing through the pages that they couldn't leave Katniss back in District 13 when they go and rescue Peeta, but then people were saying, you know, it wouldn't make any sense because then there wouldn't be the whole lead up to him like returning and her going to visit him and the reunion and everything. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, I guess that doesn't really make much sense. But I mean, like, I guess the reason I thought that was I just thought, well, how boring is it that, you know, everybody else goes off and rescues Peeta and she's just like sitting in her room waiting. But I
doing
guess
nothing.
Like this, yeah, this makes a lot more sense that she has an active role to play where she has to do something and she talks to Snow or whatever and he makes his crazy.
It also gives Snow something to do.
Yeah.
It also gives Snow something to do because we don't actually see him in the book until the end, right?
Yeah, which is kind of weird. I mean,
it wouldn't be a Hunger Games movie without Donald Sutherland. Come on, the guy is too creepy to not use him.
and like creepy, especially in this video because like his left eye is just freaking bulging
he has
out
the
his
crazy
face.
eyes going on.
He looks crazy.
He looks crazy.
I mean, I think that's the first thing that made me go like, oh my god, when I was watching, I was like, his eye is freaking me out.
Yeah. I think at that point we all screamed like, oh my god, that is so creepy. And just like in unison. Yeah. Usually he looks evil, but in this one he just looks downright psycho. Like I was expecting him to just pull up a giant knife out of his back or something. Because he looks crazy.
Start like twirling it on his finger.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so let's go to 30 seconds. This is Bugs and Katniss going down an elevator, and then right after this, they show a bunker with like tons of nuclear missiles, because Coin's crazy too. But so it just occurred to me that like this elevator, it could possibly be after they've seen Finnick, or is it? Would it be just before or just after Finnick's underwear scene? Do you know what I mean? Because weren't they in the elevator?
It was,
I think it would be. I think it
like
would be
the other
after.
scene was before, wasn't it?
Was
Huh.
it before?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I thought they go
Just
into the
had on
elevator,
computer.
and he tells, and Boggs tells her that she did a good job deflecting Finnick or something.
Mhm.
Anyway.
I really like that we got. I really like that we got to see more of 13 because I really wanted that. We hadn't really seen it apart from that scene with the stairs.
Like the silo stairs.
The last trailer. Yeah, exactly, in the last trailer. So I really wanted to see 13, and they gave us that. So I'm really happy about that. I heard someone commenting. I don't remember who it was, that they had imagined. Oh, it was on the side. Someone left a comment on the side saying that they imagine 13 as more of a concrete type, gray type thing, and in reality it just looks like a lot of rusted metal and brown colors and stuff. So I thought that was a different take, but a good take.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I kind of pictured it gray too, because especially with the posters and things like that.
Yeah.
Very prison look. But I don't know. It might just be the lighting. I don't know. Could be.
Yeah, I mean they can't really have like really bright lighting underground.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right. So let's pause at 32 seconds, because this is actually what their Katniss is looking at on the way down. I don't know what this is. I mean, do you guys?
Is she like going down to special weapons or something? Like maybe it's
that's true.
Maybe it's just a shaft, and then they have to go down a corridor or something to get where they're supposed to get. I like though that it looks like a mine almost.
Yeah.
Like even the elevator. And that's interesting because Katniss
It's gonna mess with her
several
head.
times she mentions that it reminds her of being trapped in a mine. So that's good.
I mean, good in a loyal to way. Oh, it's so funny when we're always saying that. I'm so glad to be here in so much pain. What has gone wrong? Anyway. All right, let's pause at 34, because I really like this. Like, her hair is like flat.
Oh God, yes, I love this scene.
I love the way she looks like this.
Yes, that's gorgeous hair.
Yeah, like I guess like her hair is always like bushy and stuff because it's like come out of her braid, but this like she just looks so nice, and she looks very beauty based zero.
Mhm. Well, the thing is,
and I have to say that like the special weaponry area, it looks just like how I imagined it. I don't know why, like the green and everything. I don't know why, but it just fits with what I pictured somehow.
I love the way she twirls the arrow though.
Yeah.
I really, because it makes you think, God, she's really an expert, Like this is her weapon.
Yeah. And then we have Beatty smiling at her.
Yeah.
Which is nice, and then you think of what he's
sweet.
just made for her.
That's sweet.
All right. Yeah, and his glasses are crooked again.
His glasses are always crooked. That's good.
I have a hard time. Some of these pauses are such like quick flashes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on 35. It's like 34 and a half, I think. But basically, it's a war room shot of Plutarch, Coin, Gale next to Coin, oddly enough, and Boggs, and they're all looking.
Gale right next to Coin. I love that.
Yeah.
I
know.
She's next to her.
I mean, this must be after another fight of theirs, right? It's like, I'm gonna go sit next to her.
Or before the fight. It could be before the fight. Like she could walk out of there and just be like, "Why are you sitting next to my worst enemy right now?"
Well, I mean, they had a fight where like he knew about Peeta's propos, right? And he didn't tell her.
Yeah.
So that could be it.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they have fights about everything. They also fight about when he's given the communicov.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
when she sees that he has it, she's like, why? You know? So,
I love that Plutarch
I
looks
love it,
so
though.
fearful. Because, like, you know, when in like the Our Leader, the Mockingjay, when he was talking to Corin, he sounded so dead serious, and I was like, oh, that's kind of actually a different Plutarch than I had imagined. I mean, I thought it was cool and everything, but I had always kind of thought of him as kind of like a jokey kind of guy, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Or not jokey, but just kind of, I don't know. Just, you know how he's smiling and he's
humor about what he's talking about.
Flamboyant, in a sense. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, like
He's very
like
capital. Like, even when he's in 13,
Yeah.
he's very capital.
yeah, exactly. You know, like not taking it seriously, but still not really taking it seriously.
Yeah, but you know, that's the thing. I think I commented about this on the site at one point. I really liked Plutarch in Catching Fire because he seemed so I don't know, he seemed to have like that dual, ambiguous, I'm not sure if you're my friend or my enemy thing.
Yeah.
And then in Mockingjay in the book, it kind of went away. And okay, he was funny and everything, and I get why he is the way he is, but I don't know if they would use Philip Seymour Hoffman for that kind of character. So I'm glad that they made him a little bit more serious.
I think what it is.
Like yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, just keep going.
No, go ahead. I was just going to wrap up.
Well, just like based on what you're saying, I think I get what you mean. Like it's like he's kind of in between, and wherever he is, he sticks out a little bit because of his opinion one way or the other. You know, like in the Capitol, he seems a little bit more rebel than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But when he's in District 13, he sticks out and seems a little more capital than everybody else, kind of thing. Is that what you meant?
Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of, but just the idea, like, I always liked that he had kind of an agenda of his own, in a sense. Like, he wanted to, like, you could tell that he wanted to be a part of the rebellion because it would get him somewhere, kind of.
Yeah,
like, he had
power.
aspirations
Some kind
of his
power,
own.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then in Mockingjay, there are moments where I really didn't see that. So I'm glad that they kept the seriousness. Like, I would like to see a little bit of the jokey side at least. And I think in this scene it's funny because the expression he has in his face, it's almost like he's saying something very, you know, capital. And I can just imagine Katniss blowing up at him after that or just, you know, getting angry. But it's good that they keep most of the seriousness that the character had in the previous movie, for me, at least.
Yeah. It kind of seems like he's telling some kind of joke and nobody's going to think it's funny but him.
Yeah, exactly. Like, can you just imagine Katniss's glare? Like,
I know.
She was so glare.
Just deadpan. Just, what?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Because next is Effie! And actually, we get a glimpse of her nail polish, too. I mean, her...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like underneath her... It's just weird.
Is it glue? That's what I was thinking. Like, maybe she glued something that seemed...
like some makeshift... Yeah, some kind of makeshift
jewel,
nail
kind
polish.
of. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And there's the black Mockingjay pin.
Yeah.
I still don't know what that is.
Did it get burned up when she got hit in the arena?
That doesn't happen.
Seriously,
burn. I would like for them to actually say that in the movie, like, oh, it burned up, and I will laugh so hard.
I don't know. I mean, I still don't understand. I think it looks really cool. I mean, and I guess since, like, you know, they're the coal district and everything, but I just feel like black on black, you can't really see it. So that's why I don't really understand it, I guess. So.
Yeah, but that's why last time I was wondering if maybe that's why they did it, so people wouldn't see it when she was out, because then she would be more recognizable.
Or she would be more of a target if it's light reflects off it.
Exactly, like she's not just a soldier, she's the Mockingjay. Shoot her, you know.
Yeah.
I like
There's
that.
that gold pin.
Yeah, I like that Effie's pinning it on her just like Sina used to.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Aw.
So
Oh,
is
God.
this like right before she tries her propos? Because she has all that eye makeup.
Yeah,
Katniss
I,
has all
I
that
think
eye
so. Yeah,
makeup
'cause
on.
she has all the makeup on. Yeah.
Yep.
And she looks
Mhm.
freaking awesome, by the way.
Yep.
She looks perfect. Not that I'm all capital and everything. She just looks really good. With the smoky eyes and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we can pause on Effie, but I don't know. I mean, there's not too much stuff to talk about because we've actually already talked about her clothing and stuff,
Yeah.
Can you see
the
hair?
posters and stuff.
No. Can you see hair
I don't
under the
know.
bandana? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I can't tell. Anyway, hang on. You guys talk. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Then after Effie, we have. Oh yes, the bombs. The I really like that part. With the bombs and the hovercraft at 39 seconds.
Yeah, that's cool.
I just thought it looked really awesome. They filmed that here in Tempelhof in one of the hangars.
Oh yeah?
I believe. Yeah. And it looks really cool. I don't know. I wasn't expecting like the bombs to be that. I mean, I know you kind of know that they have bombs, but it's very kind of World War II in a sense.
Yeah,
But it looks awesome. But then that makes sense because it should be older technology than the Capitol has, right? Because it's been 75 years since they were.
Like that, yeah.
So yeah, I like that it makes sense in that way.
It looks like something you'd see like today, except for the hovercrafts, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's really big though. Like, how big do you imagine 13 is? Like, I don't know if I imagined it to be that big, but it looks really awesome.
I think it's like miles and miles underground. With like lots and lots of space.
Awesome.
I hear Ender.
Little Ender.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I had a baby a couple months ago, so he's grunting.
It's okay. He's our guest.
He grunts a lot, so we call him Grunty. Anyway, you guys are talking about the hangar.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're at 39.
Okay, I actually pictured it really big because the hovercrafts are big, and I think when they go down, there's more than one hovercraft, so I think I pictured it pretty big.
I thought they only had like 2 though. I don't know why. I mean, they don't. I don't think they ever say it, but for some reason I thought, oh, they only kept 2 because I mean the Capitol is the one who has the hovercrafts, right? So I'm like, well, they're not gonna let them have many, but it worked.
I didn't even notice that Boggs and Katniss are in the middle.
Yeah, right there.
Yep, they are.
Okay,
and she has her bow in her hand too.
Did you guys talk about whether these are just missiles or if they're nukes? Because they look like nukes.
Well, they probably have both. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean,
I'd hoped that their nukes would be a little bit more secure instead of on those racks like that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good point. I'm clearly not thinking.
Is it funny though that like the only area where there's like real color is near the bumps?
Yeah.
Because I think of 13 and I think of the gray uniforms, and here you have people dressed up in like red and yellow, and it's weird, but.
Is it not 13? Do you think? Is there any place it would be?
No, it is 13.
It's 13. Yeah, it's 13.
Yeah, because Bugs and Katniss are there.
No one else would have anything. Yeah.
I mean, I think they're wearing their gray outfits. They just have like a colored vest over it. So.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Like an airport, so they can be seen easily, I guess.
I don't really understand what the different colors are for, though. I mean, are the yellow people something
I don't
else?
know.
Are the yellow people in charge of the hovercrafts and the red people in charge of the weaponry? I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay. Let's pause at 41 just for Carla.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's squinting at you.
Favorite
He's
scene.
winking.
Favorite
He's
moment.
winking at you.
Yeah, he's winking at me. That's right. No, but seriously though, like as much as I love this part because of Gale, I really, really love it because we see that he's using. Like I think we had heard that he would use the crossbow, but now we see it, and it's just
It's
really
so awesome.
For me, it's good that he has a weapon that's different from Katniss's because in the book they both had bows, and it was I want Katniss's bow to be special. You know what I mean? So I like that he has a crossbow, and it fits him.
Didn't BT make him a crossbow? Maybe I'm just not remembering.
I thought it was a regular bow, wasn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, it was just a bow.
Oh, okay.
But it's really cool that he has a crossbow.
I really thought that he had a...
No, I looked, Crystal. It's not. It's just a bow.
All right. Okay, so he shoots his bow and his crossbow and it explodes.
On fire. Gale is on fire. Come on.
Gale is now the boy on fire.
No. No, of course not.
I keep slouching. I need to move my camera. Hang on. All right. Okay, so here's the cruise ship. Or the dam, anyway. I think the dam looks really cool. But, I mean, come on. Doesn't it look like it could be a cruise ship?
Where are you at? Like 44? Is that where you're at?
Yeah, I'm a 44.
Yeah, it looks like Titanic's out there or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, when I was watching, my first thought was, oh, this is where when the District 12 refugees get to 13, is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
No.
There wouldn't be all those bright lights on top at 13, though.
Oh, well, nobody's actually out there to see. Like, remember in the book they showed, in Catching Fire, they just show the same old videos again? Like, nobody's actually going there. So, and the Capitol knows that 13 is there, so it doesn't really matter, I guess.
So, you know what's crazy is, so I think there's somebody on Twitter said that this dam is actually mentioned in the book, and I went and I looked for it, and it's literally like a 5-second or a 5-word sentence in the book.
Yeah.
It's when Peter's talking, I guess, when he's about to give, I think it's when he's going to give his warning, and he's talking about all the damage. It says, Peter begins to speak in a frustrated tone about the need for a ceasefire. He highlights the damage done to key infrastructure in various districts. And as he speaks, parts of the map light up, showing images of the destruction. A broken dam in 7. And so that's the only reference there is to this whole elaborate scene, which is kind of cool. I mean,
yeah. It's awesome. That's why they had to split it in two so they could show us this stuff.
Yeah.
And it looks awesome, so I don't care.
Sorry. My contact is bothering me. I don't want people watching while I do my Anyway, I just thought it was cool that like there's just a small little reference and they turn into a big thing.
Yeah. Yes.
After that, they say a derailed train with a pool of toxic waste spilling from the tank cars, a granary collapsing after a fire.
Think we'll see those as well?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. All right, let's press play. Okay, so this part is really cool because this is where we think she's in the studio, but I need to rewind because I don't know if her wings are on. Yeah, I think they are because you can see some kind of like you can see a bit of lumpiness on her
she has like the shoulder pads on.
Yeah, she's actually wearing the wings in this one.
It reminds me of when she's in the tube. That's what this makes me think of.
Oh yeah, because the room is a little circular. Yeah. What does she say in here? We fight. What is her line? The line.
I don't know. It's terrible, whatever it is.
Just before. Let me search for Revolution Dies.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That, my friends, is how a revolution dies. Okay, here. It's people
I
of
hope Haymitch-
Panem. We fight, we dare, we end our hunger for justice.
Yeah, it's terrible. I really, really hope Haymitch gets to go in and say that.
It was a bad script, though. I don't blame her.
It's cheesy.
Yeah.
Who came up with that? Was it Fulvia? I think Fulvia.
Probably. It was probably Fulvia because she kept coming up with stuff that sucked, and then she gets like one good idea, and everybody's like, "Oh wow, Fulvia, that's awesome!" So I wonder if it's going to be Effie this time around, since Fulvia's not in the movie. It sounds like something Effie would say, kind of.
All right, pause on 47. It's got peacekeepers, and there's like water like bursting out of the dam behind them. So
Yeah.
And then people are running at them. So I mean, what are they doing? Are they just a distraction and like they're blowing the dam on the other side, or I don't know.
Yeah, I'm guessing they were just blowing it up in different points, probably. And then the peacekeepers were trying to stop them.
Yeah. They're pretty brave peacekeepers. I don't know. If I was a peacekeeper, I would be like, oh my god, they're blowing up the dam.
Did they film that in Atlanta?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Did they just build a dam? Like, I'm just trying to process in my mind how it's on. Like, wow, okay.
Alright, let's pause on 49 because it's our first look at PETA.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
Yeah, but he's on all the screens.
This is where Sarah started crying.
Yeah.
So you know. Like as soon as and I think it's probably like I'm sitting here, right? So when it came on, I just screamed PETA so hard, and this desk
what he was saying.
Yeah, this desk is really low on my knees. So when I screamed, I jumped and I almost fell off my chair. And it's a good thing that we weren't recording because that would have been embarrassing.
Okay, so is this how you guys pictured the cafeteria?
No, I didn't expect
No.
it. It's a big, wide, empty room and not all these pillars.
But-
It's really small.
I was just saying this before that in the book, doesn't she actually see the first propo in command? Like just the idea that she's watching this in the cafeteria with like no warning whatsoever, it kills me.
Yeah.
I'm dying just thinking about it.
Yeah, because I mean, right after this, they show her running out of the cafeteria all upset, like holding.
Yeah, I think
like she's gonna.
I think she was running out of command in that clip.
Oh, really?
Because it's a different background.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll get to that. But for me, like I didn't picture like rounded tables.
No,
like,
not
it looks
at all.
like U-shaped tables, yeah? Don't they look like U's?
Yeah.
They look like U shapes. Anyway.
Maybe they just really want people to watch. They want everybody to be able to watch the TV, so it has to be U-shaped.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. Like here, it looks really small to me. Like you have this huge hangers and then a really small cafeteria. Like it doesn't compute. But okay.
Well, their food is not really exciting, so maybe people just eat and leave, so it doesn't need to be very big.
Could be.
All right. Okay, so pause on 51 because Katniss looks shocked, and he doesn't. He just looks like he's watching her. So I think they do preserve the fact. Yeah, Gale. Like I think they do preserve the fact that he knew and he didn't tell her. Somehow, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like he's really worried that she's gonna flip out. You can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think that this broadcast that she's watching is live. So I think he probably knew that he was alive. But he didn't tell her.
Yeah.
And
I mean, in the book, the first time around, I think the broadcast was live, but then she wasn't there when it aired, and then they showed it to her in command or something like that.
Oh.
Because she'd been spending her whole time like hiding in closets and everywhere but where she's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So I think it would be interesting if Gale knows because he saw it live or because he saw it in command somehow. And then he kind of convinces her to go to the cafeteria when she hasn't been there before, or when she's been reclusive the whole time. But the one time he convinces her to go is the one time where it airs, live, and then she flips out. So that would be ironic.
And then when we go to 52, actually that's a bad one. He's like squinting.
Oh, close up. Oh, my heart.
Yeah, he's wearing like that thing with the pokey looking towel. And he's actually sitting in that chair that is the one where he's talking with Caesar. I mean, we see him with Caesar a little bit later.
Yep.
But yeah.
I gotta give him props though. He really looks convincing.
Yeah. He doesn't look hijacked yet.
No, in the first one he wasn't. So yeah, it's after that he gets worse.
You see the next scene where Katniss is going like, "You're alive." Gale's standing behind her now instead of sitting beside her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The other thing we have to realize, or we have to consider, is that some of the footage probably isn't going to be in the movie. So I don't know. They might just be cutting it, and it'll turn out different in the final edit. We don't know. So, because I mean, somebody was saying in like the trailer, in our trailer story, that there was something in the trailer that wasn't in the movie. And
yeah, Prim said some stuff in Catching Fire and it didn't show up in the movie.
Well, yeah, that. But was it President's? I don't know. SPM said something, and she was saying something about some pretty crucial scene in one of the trailers for Catching Fire that wasn't in the movie. I can't remember what it is now.
There's usually scenes that aren't in the movie, so.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. I think she is running out of command. So I'm on 55. She's running out. There's the capital symbol. I mean, if it's a capital seal, then she's probably just watched some kind of propos.
Yeah, the tables are all different and the pillars are different.
And I think you can see coin on the right side.
Yeah, that looks like Plutarch on the
behind her
left.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. And then Haymitch is talking to Katniss.
Could that be after she talks with Snow?
I don't know. I feel like they might have reworked the whole scene outside, where she figures it out and she just starts crying and they're like looking at her.
Yeah, I definitely think that's going to be inside from the home that we
like, is this the tunnel? Is this like the tunnel thing she was hiding in, or the pipe or whatever she said she was in?
Like
her first scene that she shot.
Oh, I don't know. I just feel like this. I'm on 56.
56, okay. Oh, it could be. Huh. I hadn't thought of that. That's awesome.
I guess, like, what this could be, though, like, it could have replaced... Because, the part where she's starting to lose it, when, like, she sees the roses up above, and then she starts crying because she realizes what they're doing to Peeta. A lot of that is internal in her head, right? Until like they start talking around her. Yeah. So I feel like maybe they had to have some kind of verbal way to explain it, so they have Haymitch do it. You know what I mean?
It's interesting though that he's explaining to her, because wasn't it Finnick who told her at some point that Peeta's like they're not going to kill Peeta because they're going to use him against you, and that's when she breaks down, like when she gets it. I think it's interesting that it's Haymitch. I'm not sure, because then we do see Finnick a little later, so I don't know.
He does describe it a little more like clearly than it is in the book, because I mean in the book you kind of have to make like assertions and stuff like that, but he just says that he's the capital's her. And I don't know, I never really picked up on that in the book somehow. I mean, I feel like they were using him against her, but not that he was like their Katniss, you know?
Yeah, but in the
I didn't
movies
see
they're
it quite
obviously
that
using
way.
him though.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
movies,
So
because the
yeah,
purples were for the capital,
yeah.
for the people. So
I wonder if that could be like a way that they use, like a way that they try to turn him against her too. You know, like trying to say, you know, it was always attention's always on Katniss, and you know now we're gonna take you put all our attention on you. You're our big star, Peeta. I mean, 'cause that's gotta be like some kind of psychological thing on him, right? That it's always the girl on fire, not Peeta, the boy on fire.
Yeah.
guys, I was on fire too.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think Peter's the type to like crave the limelight either. So I think he would be pretty happy just letting Katniss be out there because he thinks she deserves it. But if she doesn't want to, then he would take that on. But you never know. I mean, they're drugging him, so.
Yeah. So I mean, they could be twisting everything around in his head, right?
Exactly.
All right, let's keep
Oh,
going.
Haymitch's eyes are humid. Oh god, it kills me. Jesus.
Okay, so I'm on 58 now, and I didn't see Caesar's outfit at first, but he is like matching head to toe, like in that fabric. Like his pants and his suit are the same.
Yeah.
Caesar.
They didn't change his hair. I don't know why I thought they would.
Yeah, it's still purple. Yeah.
Hmm.
And there's Peter's shoes. Who was it that was crazy
The
about Peter's
moon
shoes?
boots.
Yeah,
The
was it
moon
you?
boots. Yeah. I love the moon boots. Come on.
His hair looks nice too.
Yeah.
Peter, I mean. I really didn't like his hair in the Reaping in the first movie.
No, not at all.
Alright, so
Oh, I hadn't seen the white roses.
yeah, there's a
Yep.
white roses bouquet in the back. Next to him.
Oh god, that's so creepy.
Symbolism.
And then whatever is right beside Caesar, there's like this silver, I don't know, thing. It looks like one of those things where you put people's ashes.
An urn.
It's really, yeah, the urn. It's really creepy.
Okay, so I'm on 1 minute, and Katniss is in some kind of forest. Do you think this is where she's singing the Hanging Tree, or is she in District 12, or what?
I'm pretty sure this is where the set pictures came from, the ones with Gale. I don't know when that's supposed to be. Yeah, I don't know when it's supposed to be, but it's that scene.
Was it when she said one of her requirements is she was allowed to go outside and hunt with Gale?
And hunt. Mhm.
So maybe
Yeah,
this
probably.
is up above District 13 when she and Gale go out.
Yeah.
Are you guys still there?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay, you guys continue without me. I gotta go take care of him real quick.
Okay.
All right. And then we get to the cool part. Katniss's demands from Coin, that she demands that they rescue Peeta.
Yeah, this is my favorite. My favorite Katniss wig is right here.
Yes, she looks amazing.
I want to have hair like that.
Yep.
And the paper is all crumbled up.
Mhm. It almost looks like a handkerchief. Like if I didn't know that she wrote on it, I would think that it was some kind of handkerchief. But it's really cool that it's all crumpled because it just goes to show how seriously she's taking this Mockingjay business.
And then you go, Coin is sitting across from her, and it looks like Coin has her legs crossed and her hands resting on top of her knee, like she's all casual sitting there.
Yeah. Mhm. It's so, because I probably think that they just weren't taking her seriously up until that moment, and then you can see both of them kind of like, wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, because like in the book, she starts talking about the cat and whatnot, and it's Coin is just like, oh yeah, whatever, and then this one is like, oh no, you will rescue Peeta. Then okay, they have to take that seriously, and they're probably just going to say no right now. Like right after this, they're just going to say no way in hell, and then she's like, no, you are going to rescue Peeta.
Yeah. And then at like 107, what do you think Coin said that making everybody clap like that?
I think that's the same scene from the videos that we saw back in the website when it first issue 1 started. Like she's just walking up to the microphone. It's the same scene, and I think she's just basically telling the people that she's agreed to be the Mockingjay. That's why they're all clapping.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's really cool though, because I really wanted to see like the charismatic side of Coin, and I think this shows it in the like, even if they're clapping about Katniss, it's just like everybody just paying attention to her.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to see that, because she has to be a leader. Like even if she's like the most horrible character in the book, she's also gotta be the precedent, and people look to her. So I like that just this scene that they included it.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm just on audio only right now for a little while.
That's okay. And then after, when I was replaying the trailer, I was wondering, the scene right after I'm at 109, Katniss sees people running. I'm assuming this is District 8.
Yeah.
I get it. And she sees people running, and they're not wearing uniforms of any kind, like either rebels or peacekeepers. They're just not in uniform, and I wonder if it's just people from District 8 that are trying to.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the person running in that the red pants and that vest, that kind of looks like it could be a rebel.
Red though? Like I would assume their uniforms would be black, since everybody else has black. And then the woman is in a skirt.
Yeah,
like
so they're
yellow.
probably just like rebels who don't have uniforms. They just have weapons, and that's whatever clothes they
like they live in District 8, maybe.
Yeah,
and they're just
probably
fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, you can actually see like the glove that we were talking about. Like I think it was Vivian said that it's an archery thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But it only covers 3 of her fingers, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because those are the fingers you use to pull the string. So. Yeah, you don't use these 2, so.
Finnick.
And then there's Finnick, yeah. Oh, he looks so sad. So they're sitting on the bunk beds down in the bunker.
Yeah, that must be.
Probably.
He's probably got his rope in his hands.
Yeah, the rope scene was cut from Catching Fire.
He looks so heartbroken though. It kills me. God. And then right after we have that little moment that Erin was saying where Gale and Prim are just barely making it to the door.
Yeah.
That was cool to see.
Yeah, I didn't catch that the first time I was watching.
No, me neither.
The first 5 times I was watching the trailer, I totally didn't get that.
Well, I'm solely focused on Gale, so of course.
You guys, can you see Buttercup? Is Buttercup to be seen anywhere?
I think Prim is probably carrying him.
holding him, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to click through really slowly, but I don't see him.
No, I don't think. I think she's carrying him because honestly, the cat would be like, bombs. Come on, I'm not scared of bombs, and he would just stay. So yeah, she's probably carrying him. And then we have the rose.
Oh God.
Her face is so perfect.
That thing just kills me. Like still yet from.
You know something funny? I saw that clip like 1,000 times since they gave it to us, and I had not noticed that it's one rose, one white rose, and then all the other flowers seem to be wilted.
Yeah, they're all dead. Yeah.
I just noticed that.
So do you think
Wow.
like he sends somebody there with like a rose like every week or something just for
Like
when
maybe
gets
she will
there?
come.
Probably something like that. Yeah.
No, I would think it's probably like some kind of genetically modified rose that just stays alive forever. I don't know.
And there's everybody in the hospital.
Mhm. I think the best part of that moment is just Cressida's face when everybody just does the salute. Her face, her expression, it's awesome.
Yeah. I like the next when Katniss is running and Gale like has his hands around her waist trying to stop her. Like at the very start of that scene, you can see really well the bug backpack for the photo.
Yes, I know. I saw that too. It made me smile. What is that? Do you think that's when they realized that the hospital's been bombed?
I think so, because she's so sad, right? Like her face, she's just devastated.
Yeah, she's distraught.
Oh, you can see the color-coded arrows. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
She has like a red one, a yellow one. I don't know, the others are maybe blue or black, whatever. That's cool.
Yeah. Aw.
Oh, and then Haymitch hugging her, which is what we were talking about before. Like maybe that's the scene when she breaks down about PETA.
Maybe,
I can't think of any other moment when he would be like hugging her, because he's usually not around for missions. So.
Yeah, and Plutarch is there too.
Yeah, so they have to be filming, I guess, at some point. I'm so glad that they included that scene, because that's like my favorite scene in the entire book. That moment, and I just, oh god, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. God. And then at 120, we see the rescue. Remember that we also had set pictures for that? It was in the Marriott that they filmed it. It looks really cool.
Which one's Gale?
I don't remember. Oh god, I have no idea.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I did something with my microphone or something, and I couldn't hear anybody all of a sudden. So.
I can't see you though.
Oh, well, I still have my video to have here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there. Okay, so what are you guys talking about?
You're back. We were just saying that we see a glimpse of the scene they filmed at the Marriott for the rescue when they like go down the
wall.
What part is this?
120.
Oh, so this is from the rescue.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. I totally didn't pick up on that. See, this is why we have to go through and dissect it like this.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, that's the Marriott. Awesome. Yeah, and then right after, there's the little scene of Gale and Katniss running and the building getting destroyed behind them. That Vivian was just telling us that they filmed that here in Berlin. And that's the scene when Liam Hemsworth got hurt. Remember that he had to go to the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the scene. Like some rocks just fell on his foot or something, and he had to go to the hospital for that one.
Okay.
Thankfully, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, so is that like machinery on the left-hand side? Is
it
the textile? Is that the district?
Yeah, it's District 8.
Yeah. Okay.
They filmed that here in like an old chemical factory, like a chemical factory that's not in use anymore. So it really does have that really industrial, like old ruin type
look
thing.
to it. Yeah. Then everybody on their bunk beds.
And we actually see like the room shaking.
Yeah, and the dust falling down from the ceiling.
Yeah, with the bombs. That's really cool. And we get to see Mrs. Everdeen, which is awesome because she never appears in any trailers. So.
Well, she was in the first trailer, right? Wasn't she?
Well, yeah, but
she reaping?
The reaping. Yeah, it's the reaping, so she has to be there. But like after that, she was just.
Oh, wasn't in Catching Fire you saw when he was saying everyone you love and you saw her and Prim together?
Oh yeah.
That one second.
She's been in every trailer then.
Yeah. Well, the important ones would say. But yeah. No, that's good. Then she kept up her records. That's good.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I don't know how to feel about it, but she's holding on to both Prim and Katniss. And I don't know, it's one of those things where I just don't reconcile myself with the fact that she wants to be a mother again.
Yeah.
Because I would figure Katniss would be the one, like, holding on to both of them or something, but
So do you think that's their medical outfits? Because it seems like they're both wearing like a tan-looking turtleneck shirt.
Exactly.
With the like a vest over it, so that must be like their medical outfit.
Yep, for sure.
Then we see Coin with BT. I guess that's being attacked too. That must be right. I mean, or are they looking at Katniss? Actually, yeah, that's Katniss down there.
That is Katniss, yeah. What are they? I'm trying to look at the setup at the computers to try to see if I can figure out what it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I guess it's command because there's a screen, like a big screen in the background. There can't be.
Is this like right before she talks to Snow?
Oh, could be.
Because there's the camera right to the right of BT.
Right.
Very big screen up there.
Right.
Or it might be just the same room. I don't know. Maybe she comes in and she's like, I want to talk to Snow. Or something.
Yeah. I was just gonna say maybe like she was supposed to be just in the hospital, and then like during the rescue she went up there and because I mean Quinn looks surprised to see her.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe she's like, I'm gonna talk to Snow. I got some words for that man. And then
that dam exploding.
Looks crazy. It looks crazy.
The dam is awesome.
But then, if the dam is why we haven't gotten the trailer until now, I don't like the dam anymore. I'm just kidding.
We were just saying before that, like, I wasn't really expecting that many visual effects in this trailer, and maybe it is the reason why it took them so long, because it's very heavy in visual effects.
Yeah.
Way more than I expected.
Okay, the next scene of Katniss with the water falling down on top of her. What is that from? Like we wouldn't think she'd be near the dam when it broke.
No. Well, she was wet in the bunker with her mother and Prim. Her hair was wet. So maybe she's running through 13 and pipes start
water pipe
exploding, or something like that.
Yeah, because I can't tell if she's inside or you can't really tell where she is.
There's no lightning, is there?
It might be.
Oh, there is lightning. There is light. She's outside. Or maybe the lights are malfunctioning or something because of the water.
Maybe.
I don't know. All I know is that she gets to the bunker and she's wet. So I'm going to assume it's the same sequence.
And then it ends where they both pull their arrows up at the same time.
Yes. Badass. They are awesome. I love that.
That's beautiful.
Okay, sorry. So I missed it. What did you guys say about when the water is on her face? Did you guys say what you thought that is?
Yeah, I was saying that she's in the bunker. When she's in the bunker with Prim and her mother, she's wet. So I'm assuming it's just like pipes exploding or something.
Really? You don't think she's outside?
Yeah. She could be outside because there's something that looks like lightning, but it could also be just lights malfunctioning because of the water.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't see why she would be outside in a storm.
Yeah.
I don't know. There just seems kind of
I mean,
cliche movie, like she goes
yeah,
outside,
exactly.
she needs to breathe.
Yeah. Unless she's trying to like pull a notebook and PETA just happens to be outside and they run at each other and kiss or something. Otherwise, it would be, I don't know. I think it's just that same sequence. Like she runs through the halls of 13 and everything is exploding around her and she gets wet and then she gets to the bunker.
Oh, what was the color of the light when they were going down the silo stairs? Was it that same blue light?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember. But then, then we get to, the point where Katniss and Gale take down the hovercrafts.
Oh, they actually shoot at them. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, they don't fall by themselves, so... Yeah, no, they
what?
shoot it. They don't fall by themselves. They have to, somebody has to shoot them down.
No. I mean, the hovercrafts are shooting at Katniss and Gale.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's little white lines showing bullets coming down at them, so I didn't notice that the first time.
That's cool. And I like people were thinking that maybe when the clip came out yesterday of just this thing, people were asking if the reason why they were both aiming at exactly the same time was because they were being filmed, or Cressida was around and she just went action and they both shot at the same time. But I really think it has more to do with the fact that, because if you read that sequence in the book, you see that it's
they tell each other which one to take, right?
Yeah, they know. They don't even speak. They just look at it and they see that the hovercrafts have some kind of formation, and they think back to their hunting days and they remember that ducks would do the same thing, and they already knew from the ducks how to take them. Yeah, who would take which side and whatever. So
doesn't she say one word though to him or something? I thought she says one word to him.
Maybe one word, yeah, I don't know. But I know that I was really impressed by that one, because we don't really see them hunting together that much before Mockingjay. And then in this moment, it's like, oh no, okay, they've been hunting together for years. So of course they know all the tricks. And they think in the same wavelength when they hunt. So I thought that was really...
In the book, she yells geese at Gale.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like they wouldn't be able to explain that very well.
Yeah.
I mean, no. I don't think they're going to have her yell in this moment. They just know.
Yeah, because I would think that would be a kind of a funny kind of thing to just have a serious situation and Katniss just looks and she just yells geese. I mean, it works in the book. It works in the book because she explains it in her head, she explains from her perspective what it means. But yeah, just to see it visually, I think her yelling geese would be kind of comical.
Yeah, but, I mean, I don't think she's going to yell, but maybe it could work if she after the fact, somebody comes up Cressida or something, what the hell was the geese thing about, and explains.
Yeah, maybe.
But I don't think they're gonna do it though.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think it'll cut into the flow or whatever of the scene somehow.
Yeah. It would be so funny though.
Holy cow!
And then we ran out of trailer.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
It was fun though. It wasn't doing with a reaction, but at least we got to talk it all.
It's funny because I was, this whole time since we heard that the trailer was just going to be 1 minute and 45 seconds long, we were like, that's so short!
Yeah.
And then watching it today, it felt so long. I felt they gave us so much. I still would have liked more.
I think it's because we're so starved.
Yeah, maybe, but I think when you have a lot of action though, it just feels like more, I guess. Yeah. And this trailer had a lot of action.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. It was really great.
It was. I know people don't want to get spoiled, but I want to see like at least like one more like TV spot or something.
Yeah,
With a
definitely.
We will get TV spots.
Yeah, with a different theme because I feel like they're good at theming um their TV spots to different stories, and there's
Yeah.
several different layers to the Mockingjay story, obviously. So.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting though because there are things we haven't seen like at all. And I wonder if that's because remember in the previous movies they were kind of keeping the games from the trailers for the most part. I mean, not in the second one, but in the first one they just kept everything up to like the bloodbath.
Yeah.
And in this one, it really seems like they're holding back on the hijacking, because we see PETA and we see that Snow is using him, but we don't see him deteriorate at any point.
Yeah.
So I guess they're holding that back. They want that to be the surprise.
Well, I mean, I feel like it would be hard to explain to, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, why not have that as a surprise? So.
I mean, I don't necessarily think they have to show us the hijacking. Like, people who haven't read the books probably wouldn't understand that he's being hijacked.
Yeah.
But they could show us some torture. Like, just him suffering, and they haven't. Like, they really want people to think that the Capitol is using him as a headpiece for their propaganda. And that's it. They don't want us to know that there's more to it. So.
Yeah.
All right. Any final thoughts? I can't believe we actually got this to work.
Yeah, seriously.
Hooray for us!
Yeah, late, but it counts. It's good.
Yeah. We should actually probably have like some, I don't know, just maybe every like third podcast or something we can do one of these instead.
Yeah, and I finally have a headset that works, so I
Some
can start doing
variety.
easier.
Yay!
I love your poster in the background, by the way.
That's the one that Willow signed.
Oh.
That's so cool.
Is that a Hunger Games blanket too?
Yes, that's
On your
my
couch?
my lovely Catching Fire blankets.
Oh.
Aw.
I got it for Christmas.
Now you just need some kind of Mockingjay thing.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't have anything. I was gonna wear my Mockingjay earrings. They're these little. They look like little tiny books. But I was like, I have headsets on. No one's can see my earrings.
All
I
right.
have roses in the background, but they're not white.
The what?
I have roses back there too, but they're not.
But they're not my
If they were white, I would be kind of worried about you, Erin.
Yes. That reminds me of Grant's comment. Like, in the group that we use for communication between the staff, everybody, like, basically when the trailer came out, everybody just started posting, like, making new posts, just saying how much they were freaking out about the trailer. And then that just reminds me of Grant's comment. He's like, I just saw God. And I'm like, well, you know, if you were thinking that God is the dude with the white beard, I don't think that's God. No, and that's probably not a good thing. But yeah, it just reminded me of that.
Grant is hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. The white roses never fail to be creepy, and it always reminds me that last year when I was at the premiere, when I was walking upstairs to go to the actual theater to watch the movie, like the cast was just a little bit ahead of me, so I could see Jennifer and Josh, and they were surrounded by bodyguards, so of course I couldn't go near them. But then one of the people, I think she was from TV or something, just came up to Jennifer and handed her like a bouquet, and it was white roses, and I was like, "No, that is way too creepy." Like, I don't think they did it on purpose. Like, I don't think they knew, but it was just way too creepy. If I were Jennifer, I'd be like, "What?"
I know, yeah. Like, are you serious?
Yeah. What are you trying to tell me?
Okay, well, wow, we actually have 6 viewers. People are actually watching us.
Wow.
Wow! Hi everybody!
Hi.
So cool. This is awesome.
Yeah. So we'll try. I mean, we had kind of wanted this to be with some of our readers too, but I think it was just too last minute for us. Like people are busy and stuff like that, and we couldn't jump in time. And plus
It's
we're
just a
having.
bad time. It
Yeah.
was a bad
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
honestly.
I think if we had done this like maybe like an hour from now, more people would have been available. So, but yeah, we'll try to schedule one of these so that we can. Maybe we should actually do a through the pages as an airtime assault. That would be easier for us. All we would have to do is read, and then we could just come talk about it. Because holy cow, I don't know if you mentioned it to anybody, but I know you guys love to read our through the pages opinions and things like that, but it is quite a production to get them.
Yes. Behind the scenes.
Nobody wants to write them. We're always like, okay, everybody, the post is up. Please go do it. And it's like crickets. Nobody does it. Usually the person that started the post is like, please.
By the way, the post is up for chapter 12. So please, anybody in the staff who's watching this, go read the chapter.
See, this is what it always comes down to, like begging. Please go and put something in, please.
But yeah, it would be cool to have like maybe we could have one of those for like the split point. Like just talk to people about where they think the split point would be. That would be interesting.
That's a good idea. Okay. Well, thank you for the people who are joining us live, and thank you to everyone who watches our broadcast after this this should go up on YouTube right after we stop. So, yeah, to anyone who's watching, thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks guys. Bye.
We hope you enjoyed our trailer discussion / breakdown. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Thanks everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.